to start with life. What do you want to achieve in life? I know. So today I was asked a question, actually part of a larger question, which is where do I add the most value? There's another part to that question, which I'll perhaps pick up in a different video, but where do I add the most value? And particularly when I'm working with people individually in my mentoring capacity effectively. And I had to really think about this. And I guess where I add the most value, well, first of all, if you looked at my LinkedIn profile, the most endorsements that I certainly have, and probably the skill that's called out the most is strategy. And I guess strategy and planning and plotting a way forward is one of my core strengths. So that all sounds quite business-like, but I think for me, it's not just the business-like, it's going beyond the business and looking at the whole person and not just the business goals, so to speak, and the strategy and the plan that falls out of that. Because I work with people, it's very important to understand them, what they want, not what I think, what's important to them, not what's important to me, what they want out of life, not what I think they should have out of life. So it's this combination of trying to fit the business around the individual and what they want out of life. I guess, in practical terms, that means working with people to help them overcome some kind of inertia. So maybe they're stuck somewhere, or maybe they want to change direction. So the classic examples, maybe a kind of a startup situation. Obviously, I'm a property investor and mentor in that direction. So that's the angle I'm coming from. But I start with life. What do you want to achieve in life? It's not about what do you want to achieve in property. What do you want to achieve in life? So we, talk about from ground zero. Where are you today? Where do you want to be in the future? And then we'll design a plan to get from here to there. So that's the startup scenario. The other scenario I tend to work with people a lot is what I call a turnaround situation. So that's where people are already somewhere down the path, but maybe it's the wrong path for them and they want to change direction. But sometimes here's an analogy. We may feel like we're driving an oil tanker, and of course you can't do a handbrake turn in an oil tanker, so it's going to take some time to maybe achieve a turnaround situation. There's some things to consider there, but I think I'm pretty good at helping people to plot a way to turn an oil tanker around as well. So the startup, how to get from here to there, when you're perhaps at ground zero, and the turnaround, perhaps you already partway down the path, but maybe you realise that you've gone down the wrong path for you, the wrong path for you. Maybe you've achieved success, but actually you want to maybe swap now and change direction a little bit. So those are the areas. I think, strategy and planning, in a practical and realistic sense, making it personal and relevant to you as an individual, not to me and not to anyone else for that matter, just relevant to you. So that means taking account of your preferences, your skill set, your lifestyle, choice, the resources you have available, etc. And working that way. And as I go beyond the business, looking at a more holistic way, I probably would check people if it's all work, and maybe ignoring some other elements to their life. So there's a couple of things that I just wanted to talk about, and hopefully that's of interest to you. So that's my thought of the day. Hopefully you get something out of that. Bye for now.